We're here at Motorcycle Live with new Honda signing Michael Laverty. This is your third different manufacturer in 3 years. What prompted the swap away from Yamaha?
To be fair, there was nothing, nothing that made me want to leave Yamaha as such. Kind of the Honda ride tempted me away as such. I had spoke with Sean at the end of the season, and I was waiting on him getting all the sponsors and everything in place. So I'd sat patiently for a few weeks waiting, and then the Honda deal came on the table, and it started to tip, in the favour of moving to Honda. So it was a tough decision in the end because I was happy where I was last season with the Swan boys, and but it's always been like a childhood dream to ride for Honda. With the rules the way they are next year, it's as good a time as any. I'll essentially be although there's no 1 and 2 rider, I'll be the rider who's supposed to win the championship in the team next year, whereas alongside Tommy next year it was kind of like the split thing. So that's assuming Tommy stays at the Swan. So there was a lot of things in favour of the Honda ride. At the end of the day, Honda historically are the strongest team in the BSB championship. So I made the choice to go there. So it was tough because I was sad to leave this Swan Yamaha team, but at the same token really excited to join Honda. So bit of a tough situation to be in. Nice to have options, especially the way things are at the moment. But yeah, it was a tough call to make, and just now I have to look forward to next year. I'm happy. I think I've made the right choice, especially when you look at the rules next year. The Fireblade should suit the new regs, and looking forward to getting on it and trying it.
When do you think the 2012 Fireblade will be strongest?
Whenever I raced with the guys last year, I would even catch the WFR Evo bikes, and they could punch off the turns better than I could with the Yamaha with their electronics. So they mechanically find quite a lot of grip and leap off the turns. So I'm hoping that's still a strong point, because that will make a lot of the difference next year with no electronics on any of the bikes. If that's still Honda's strengths, that will make things a lot easier for the riders on them. So I'm hoping that stays, and it's as good as what it felt when I was competing against them. So yeah, that's always been a strong area for Honda. Their weaker area is probably corner entry. They're a little bit more nervous on corner entry than a few of the other bikes. But overall, as a package, they don't do anything wrong. They're quite a good all-round package.
Now, BSB is going to Assen next year. Will Assen be a new track for you?
The second part of the lap's not. I've raced there. 2003 was the last time I raced World Supersport there, and that was on the old awesome X circuit with the first loop. Now we're turn 1 turns in tight and go straight onto the back straight from, I don't know turn 1, 2 and 3, but I know from there around. So at least I've got some experience. Changed slightly from when I was there, but yeah, there's a lot of similarities. So I've been reading online this week, a lot of the fans don't like it, which is quite disappointing. I think it's a new dynamic for the BSB Championship, and really looking forward to going there. It's going to be a little bit tougher for the fans to get out there, but hopefully it introduces BSB to a wider audience. So I think it's a good thing for the championship, and really looking forward to adding a circuit that the calibre of Assen to the calendar.
And how's your brother?
Doing really good actually. He's step by step really. He's out of the chair now. He's on the crutches. Still tires out after a while. He's still a lot of things to heal fully before he'll be walking free. But yeah, every week you see him, he improves a big step forward. We had my sister's wedding last weekend. He was walking about there all day, and once he had a few drinks in, he was pushing his wife around in his wheelchair. So his form's good, and he's coming on leaps and bounds. So fingers crossed, once he puts another month in him and up on his feet, he'll be, everything will start coming, repairing faster. But I think we'll see him on a bike definitely next season, and that's his goal, and it's good for him to work towards that. And I can see him being fit 100% for next year.